And they're off. The outside trio all leaving. Winning Mister, the whip on his tail for Mike LaChance. Triumphant Caviar is there. Federal Flex backs off his leave attempt just a bit. Keystone Activator protecting rail position. Muscle Hill is on hurried. He comes away in the 5th spot. Explosive Matter is going to follow him, dropping right in behind in 6th. Tom Can Go is 7th and going off stride. Winning Mister on a break as they move toward the quarter. Citation Lindy is further back following Caesar Blue Chip, and Select Yankee trails the field. The opening quarter up 28-2. Keystone Activator inherits the lead here on the backstretch. Backing off to drop in is Triumphant Caviar 2nd. Federal Flex landed in 3rd. Muscle Hill 4th. Explosive Matter 5th. Jody Jamison the first to move with Federal Flex. The whip up on the tail of Muscle Hill takes to the outside. Explosive Matter is out to follow him. Tom Can Go goes on a wild break there on the backstretch, and Federal Flex is working up to the lead. Immediate pressure coming from Muscle Hill, and Muscle Hill on the outside now pokes ahead in front as they hit the half in 57-1. Muscle Hill is going to clear, so Explosive Matter is left first over on the outside, and he's working closer now, racing in 2nd. Federal Flex is 3rd, 2.5 lengths further back 4th. Keystone Activator racing in 5th. Triumphant Caviar as they circle the far turn. He's tipped to the outside. Citation Lindy looking to move up on the inside, and Explosive Matter is right alongside Muscle Hill, and these two are slugging it out stride for stride. Federal Flex is right in behind him, 3rd, 3/4, 125-1. Muscle Hill in front at the top of the stretch. Explosive Matter trying to rev up and come to him, but Muscle Hill is game. He's a length clear with an 8 to go. Explosive Matter on the outside. Federal Flex on the inside, jammed a bit 3rd. Triumphant Caviar 4th. Muscle Hill responding to Brian Sears' urging. He's edged away to a 2-length lead. Explosive Matter cannot get to him. It's going to be Muscle Hill locking down the division title. He wins the crown by 3. Explosive Matter 2nd. Federal Flex 3rd. 153-3.
Hambletonian Oaks, a race exclusively for 3-year-old filly trotters. $300,000 purse.
And of course, Active Grace and Continental Victory chose not to go in this one. There's another great filly in 1996. Her name is Moni Maker. She's on the front end right now for driver Wally Hennessy. And you see John Campbell moving up on the outside with Stacy Spice. She apparently had some trot in reserve, but certainly not enough to catch Moni Maker. Moni Maker very, very strong, looking tough for Hennessy right down to the finish. It was a big mile, 155-3, and Moni Maker could not be defeated in the final of the Hambletonian Oaks. Coming on late on the far outside, it's Miss Goal for the Magic Man, Billy O'Donnell.
And here was the pass by Moni Maker, the big move on the backside, Gary.
Well, you know, Bruce, when you're the best in the field, at least if you think you're the best, you're supposed to make that move, get to the front end. Hennessy didn't wait too long before the half-mile marker. He took Moni Maker to the front here, cleared, and then said, catch me if you can, and they could not.
13 for 13 this year for Moni Maker, driven by Wally Hennessy, trained by Bill Andrews.
And they're off, and there goes the Chancellor from the outside. Federal Flex caught just a bit wide early, and Muscle Hill protects that rail position, striding out to the top. Explosive Matter is right there racing in 2nd and drops in behind him. Hotshot Blue Chip is off stride. Hotshot Blue Chip jumped it off in the opening turn. Symphonic Hanover lines up on the inside in 3rd. Then it's 2 lengths to Triumphant Caviar. The Chancellor backed off his leave attempt. He's parked out on the outside. Cal Chip's Brood is moving up 6th at the rail. Federal Flex stuck behind the Chancellor. The quarter is on the board in 27-1. Racing in 8th is Rainsman Hanover. Judge Joe backed off the gate. He's 9th on the back stretch, and a costly break by Hotshot Blue Chip, who trails the field. So Muscle Hill is in control, and Explosive Matter drafts right in behind for that perfect trip. And these two have a bit of separation on Symphonic Hanover is 2 lengths further back in 3rd. Triumphant Caviar content to track the top trio in 4th. The Chancellor on the outside 5th. Cal Chip's Brood is 6th to his inside, 55 seconds for the half-mile marker. So Muscle Hill yet to see any pressure as they head onto the far turn. Explosive Matter waiting as long as possible is right there, a tighter 2nd. Symphonic Hanover 3rd. Here comes Triumphant Caviar. He's first over on the outside, about 4 lengths from the lead. Cal Chip's Brood is locked in on the inside. Then the Chancellor and Federal Flex 3rd over, and Muscle Hill opens up to a 2-length lead. Explosive Matter looking to trot with him in 2nd as they come past 3/4, 123 flat. Muscle Hill looking to take him all the way at the top of the stretch. Explosive Matter now with 2.5 lengths to make up is chasing in second, an eighth of a mile from the wire, and it is Muscle Hill who's striding clear for Brian Sears. Explosive Matter is racing in second, Symphonic Hanover third, Muscle Hill drawing away with every stride. Operation Hambletonian complete! It's Muscle Hill, 150-1, equaling the world record.
100 meter kvar till start av 1998 års ritt. Strax är vi igång. Där släpper startbilen i vägfältet. Ett Huxtable-honan invändigt utmanas av 2 Moni Maker. Från kommer också 5 Giant Touchdown. Jag tycker att det är Schoss Verbeck som har avgjort spetsstriden med innerspåret sett. Huxtable-hona med 2 Moni Maker var väldigt bra med i början.
Väldigt bra var hon med och förvånansvärt bra, och nu får vi den här duellen dem emellan och så ska vi se vem som kan galoppera Defida Nu.
Galopp för nummer 4 Defida Nu. Ett Huxtable-honan i ledningen med 2 Moni Maker utvändigt. Som tredje häst där följer 5 Giant Touchdown. Som fjärde nummer 3 Frisky Fraser. Så är positionerna när ett Huxtable-honan Schoss Verbeck börjar 500 meter på 1:09,0. Kommentar.
Ja, fortfarande stenhårt tempo. Förvånansvärt nog så väljer Atle Hamre ryggen på Moni Maker med Giant Touchdown. Han kunde ha gått i ryggen och fått en smyglöpning i rygg på Huxtable-honan. Det tyder på att Atle Hamre är ute för att ställa till med en riktig sensation här.
Tredje spinner, spår 7 Georgia Limited, tredje utvändigt Jim Frick bakom nummer 6 Running Sea, så en liten lucka till nummer 8 Rival Damkar. Nu har de bara 700 meter kvar till mål. Ett Huxtable-honan, 2 Moni Maker sida vid sidan, är 2 Moni Maker då stenhårt attackerar nummer 1 Huxtable-honan, är på väg att koppla greppet. De passerar 1000 meter där, klockan visar 1:10,5. Då tar 2 Moni Maker över.
Oj. Jag har aldrig sett något liknande. Jag vill påstå att här är bland det värsta jag har sett. Hon fullständigt på ett par meter krossade de övriga, bara klev över Huxtable-honan.
Har han kört för tidigt, den gode Wally Hennessy? Frågan är det när det är 300 meter kvar till mål. 2 Moni Maker leder, det är 5 Giant Touchdown som är på väg att ta upp jakten. Längre ut kommer också nummer 7 Georgia Limited. Galopperar ett Huxtable-honan som slagen. 2 Moni Maker, Wally Hennessy leder, 5 Giant Touchdown försöker. Långt ut kommer 7 Georgia Limited, mycket snabb. Fortfarande 2 Moni Maker, för 7 Georgia Limited som närmar sig hela vägen in mot mål. Men nummer 2 Moni Maker kommer att räddas av mållinjen och segern är Moni Makers. Nummer 2, Wally Hennessy vinner, Jimmy takter. Vi lyfter för kapsen.
Over the years, we have been blessed to see so many great champions in action over the hollowed red clay surface at the Red Mile. 2 years ago, Donato domination by Donato Hanover. Last year, Dewey Cheatham and Howe with that thrilling race-off victory. Muscle Hill tries to add his name to that list in the second heat of the Futurity, and here they come. And they're off. Big Bickies heads out for the lead along with Dr. McDreamy, and Sears puts the whip on the tail of Muscle Hill, protecting the inside position, and Muscle Hill strings them out as they head around the opening turn. Big Bickies on the outside is racing in second. Naysay Hanover keeping the hole closed third. Dr. McDreamy is parked out. He's second over on the outside. Explosive Matter came away racing in fifth. Broadway Bistro 6. Tom Can Go is 2 lengths behind him. Hotshot Blue Chip sluggish early, and Muscle Hill is rolling pretty good on the lead. Opening quarter in 27 seconds flat, and Brian Sears lets him go to a 4-length advantage on the backstretch. Dr. McDreamy being hustled hard, tried to drop into the 2-hole. Big Bickies has dropped back in third. Naysay Hanover racing in fourth. Explosive Matter is following in fifth. Then in sixth, Broadway Bistro. Tom Can Go seventh, and Hotshot Blue Chip is still gapped out last, trailing the field. Muscle Hill floats over to the half-mile marker. Dr. McDreamy, the closest within range, second. 54-3, the half-mile time, and it's Muscle Hill and Dr. McDreamy drawing clear from the rest of the field. Naysay Hanover loops up into the third spot. Explosive Matter fourth. Big Bickies drops out of it. Moving around him is Broadway Bistro, and Tom Can Go. Hotshot Blue Chip gains a spot as well, now into seventh, but Muscle Hill is 2 lengths clear, coming to 3/4. Dr. McDreamy trying to stay with him in the pocket in second. Then Naysay Hanover, Explosive Matter to the outside. 3/4 on the board in 1:23-4. And here comes Muscle Hill at the top of the stretch, and Muscle Hill is just floating on the lead, and he's kicked away. It's Muscle Hill. He's 6 lengths in front. Explosive Matter on the outside is moving into second. Then Naysay Hanover and Tom Can Go. Muscle Hill wrapped up by Brian Sears. Explosive Matter giving futile chase. Here is a champion. Here is one of the greatest ever. Muscle Hill in the Kentucky Futurity. Explosive Matter second. Tom Can Go third. Broadway Bistro fourth. 151-1.
Voilà une association qui fait rêver, celle d'une grande américaine surdouée et d'un pilote qui l'est tout autant. Moni Maker et Jean-Michel Bazir, fraîchement sacrés sur le Quai d'Or, ont pris contact dans le Prix de Bourgogne il y a à peine un mois, avec une victoire à la clé. Cela fait 25 ans que l'Amérique n'a pas gagné sa course. Del Monica Hanover en 1974 est la dernière en date.
Oh, Moni Maker accélère, elle fait le trou avec elle et ses rivaux. Défi Donou est deuxième. Lovely Godiva a des ressources un peu plus loin. Haughton Line est pris de vitesse. Las Florilège est au galop.
Ouais, Jean-Michel Bazir qui a joué son va-tout maintenant en accélérant sèchement et on peut penser qu'il ne sera pas rejoint car la jument américaine possède une bonne quinzaine de mètres sur Défi Donou. Lovely Godiva est loin, Florilège est au galop et en quatrième position, bien on tarde à réagir avec Haughton Line beaucoup plus loin, Mr. Quickstep. Moni Maker sans incident maintenant va remporter ce 78e Prix d'Amérique en alliant donc cette victoire avec le panache également puisqu'elle ne sera plus rejointe malgré le bel effort final du 12 Lovely Godiva. Victoire du 17 Moni Maker, le 12 Lovely Godiva sera deuxième, le 18 Défi Donou troisième, très loin le 16 Echo sera quatrième devant le 8 Sinus d'Odyssée.
Nous sommes le 31 janvier 1999, l'équipe de France de football est championne du monde depuis 6 mois. Ce dimanche-là, les champions du monde, ce sont eux. Moni Maker restera comme l'une des plus grandes juments de l'histoire. Elle est en tout cas la plus riche avec, à la fin de sa carrière, 4,5 millions d'euros de gains.
In behind the gate for tonight's third race, off stride well before the start, the 2 hotshot blue chip. Tom Can Go has made a break as well. They're off and trotting in tonight's Breeders' Crown Final for 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings. And the quickest off the gate is Swan for All by leaps and bounds. Triumphant Caviar left enough to gain that pocket spot. Coming away third as they drive into that first turn is Striking Lindsay. Muscle Hill is off the speed, racing along from in fourth. Towards the inside fifth now as the field tracks its way to the quarter pole. There inside fifth is Naysay Hanover, still parked out from sixth. That's PJ Clark riding his cover seventh outside Broadway Bistro. Tucked in at the rail from an eighth position is How the Halo Are You. The quarter's up in 28 and 3. And here comes Sears and Muscle Hill now, trotting up out of fourth into third, soon to be second, and coming right after Swan for All. So Swan for All will lead the 3-year-olds to the backstretch on a 2-length lead. Here comes Muscle Hill. Muscle Hill is grinding away first over now for Sears. He is second on the outside, but still a full length away from Swan for All. Swan for All inside, Muscle Hill on the outside, and Muscle Hill will take over command. Half is up in 57 and 2. Muscle Hill on the outside, still working for the front. Swan for All back in second, 3 lengths in third to Triumphant Caviar. Then it's another 4 lengths back inside fourth to Striking Lindsay. Well back in fifth as they continue into the far turn is Naysay Hanover. So the field trots to the final turn. Muscle Hill is up front, his lead 2 lengths now as he begins to step away from Swan for All, who's back in second. Third towards the inside, Triumphant Caviar, and it's 5 lengths further back inside from fourth to Striking Lindsay. 3/4 in 124 and 1/5, and as they come off the turn off stride went Swan for All. 3/4 in an amazing 124 and 1. Muscle Hill 26 and 4 in that third quarter, and it is Muscle Hill still up front. He leads by 4 lengths. Coming on in second is Triumphant Caviar. Then back in third, back on the trot is Swan for All. Deep stretch lead for Muscle Hill. It's 20 straight. It's back-to-back crowns for the undisputed king of trot. Muscle Hill wins the Breeders' Crown by over 2 lengths, and he's home in 154 1/5. Triumphant Caviar second, and finishing third was Swan for All.
Here they come. Here they come for the trotters, and they're off. And Glory's Comet for the lead. That's Moni Maker, middle of the track. Towards the inside, B. Gorpete. Down the first turn. B. Gorpete on the inside. Up on the outside, Glory's Comet. Then it's Moni Maker. Towards the inside, T. Cody. Another 3 to Georgia Limited. Then up on the outside, Super High Test with Super Toy. Another 2 more to Pietro Pan. Then 2.5 to Westgate Crown and Good Times. Opening quarter, 27 and 3. And Wally Hennessy will put Moni Maker on the lead. And she's there by 2. Glory's Comet and Campbell. Nice 2-hole trip so far second. Then it's 2 to B. Corpete in third. Length and a half to T. Cody in fourth. 3 to Georgia Limited. Another 2 back to Super Toy. The inside Westgate Crown, then Super High Test. Good Times and Pietro Pan. The half in 55 and 3. Onto the far turn and Moni Maker. She enjoys a 2-length lead. Glory's Comet second. First over on the outside is Georgia Limited. B. Corpete in fourth. Super Toy in the contention fifth. They're by 3/4, and it's still Moni Maker, the one to catch. 3/4 and 1, 25 and 1. 3/16 to go, and they're on their way home. And it's Moni Maker. She leads it by 2. Georgia Limited second. Out in the middle of the track, late trot from Super High Test. In deep stretch. Here's a superstar, Moni Maker. She's done it again, world champion. She wins the Breeders' Crown in 1:52 and 3.